Dirty dealings, corporate battles, consumer woes. This is Evening 5. Telekom Malaysia will be partnering Singtel-backed Nxera in a joint venture to develop data centres in Johor, starting with a 4-storey AI-ready data centre campus that is expected to be operational in 2026. The proposed data centre will be a sustainable hyper-connected facility that can cater to the needs of hyperscalers, multinationals and enterprises to house their critical applications and data. It will have an initial targeted capacity of 64 megawatts, though that may be scaled up to 200 megawatts in the long term. The two companies' subsidiaries, TMDC EduCity and Nxera MY, will hold stakes of 51% and 49% respectively in the JV company named ST Dynamo DC, which is buying a 168,959 square metre tract of freehold land in the Pulai sub-district for this project. Nxera and TM will commit up to 1.15 billion ringgit as initial capital for the JV company, with the Malaysian telco injecting approximately 588 million ringgit. The proposed joint venture is expected to be completed in the second half of 2024, while the proposed acquisition is expected to be completed by the first half of 2025. TM currently operates 7 data centres across Malaysia. This proposed data centre campus will be the largest to date for both TM and Nxera. A total of 89 Malaysian companies made it to Fortune's Southeast Asia 500 rankings for 2024, but only Maybank broke into the top 20 companies by revenue at 17th spot with $14.15 billion, approximately 66.7 billion ringgit. Fortune said of the top 20 companies by profitability, Maybank came in at 11th, CIMB Group Holdings was ranked 17th, and Public Bank took the 19th spot. Fortune said the inaugural rankings include companies from 7 Southeast Asian nations: Indonesia, Thailand, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, the Philippines and Cambodia. The US Global Business magazine said Indonesia dominated with 110 firms, followed by Thailand with 107. Malaysia, with 89 companies on the list, edged out Singapore with 84 entrants, while Vietnam was home to 70 companies, the Philippines 38 and Cambodia 2. At the top of the companies ranked by revenue was Singapore-based commodities trader Transfigura, which recorded sales of $244 billion. In total, companies on the Fortune Southeast Asia 500 took in $1.79 trillion in revenue last year. The aerotrain replacement project at the KLIA is slated to be completed by January 31st, 2025, 2 months ahead of the project's original planned completion date. Citing Malaysia Airports Holdings or MAHB, a Bernama report said this expedited timeline was finalised through a contract signed last Friday, June 14th, between Malaysia Airports Sepang and the joint venture comprising IGM Construction and Pestec Technology. The original deadline was March 31st, 2025. MAHB said Alstom Transport Systems will oversee the delivery of 3 new trains, the upgrading of 2 lines, and the overall comprehensive testing required. The new aerotrains are expected to arrive in Malaysia from China by the end of the third quarter of this year. MAHB Acting Group CEO Muhammad Rastam Shahrum said the early completion is a testament to the relentless commitment to improving the passenger experience. He said it also strengthens KLIA's position as a leading transport hub in the region by providing world-class service and infrastructure to its passengers. The 25-year-old aerotrain was suspended last March, midway through the replacement program, after a breakdown that resulted in 114 passengers being stranded. The Ministry of Investment, Trade and Industry, Miti, will accept applications for Open Approved Permits or AP from all Bumiputra companies, regardless of their prior experience in the automotive sector starting July 1st. An Open AP is an import permit facility granted by Miti to qualified Bumiputra companies to import reconditioned vehicles for sale in the domestic market. The ministry said this will open up more opportunities for interested Bumiputra entrepreneurs. It is in line with its efforts to improve inclusiveness and transparency in the Open AP application process. Miti said the government's main objective is to continue to advance the Bumiputra socio-economic agenda. By providing opportunities to more Bumiputra entrepreneurs, Miti also hopes that the local automotive segment will become more competitive. It said interested companies will still be subject to the main conditions for the Open AP license. These include having a private limited status, being 100% Bumiputra owned, possessing a minimum paid-up capital of 1 million ringgit and having been in operation for at least 2 years. Berjaya Corp signed separate agreements with 2 Chinese firms to explore sales collaboration in Malaysia and the Southeast Asian region. Berjaya said the group will explore leveraging its local distribution network to boost the reach of home appliance maker Skyworth Group Co. The collaboration may also lead to the implementation of residential, commercial and industrial photovoltaic systems. Berjaya Corp is also partnering electric vehicle maker Skywell New Energy Automobile Group Co. to establish its brand and may explore jointly advancing essential technologies and bolstering the ecosystem in the country. Berjaya Corp founder and controlling shareholder Tan Sri Vincent Tan Chee Yoon said at the signing ceremony that by combining the company's collective expertise and leveraging regional strengths, they stand at the forefront to catalyse innovation, foster sustainable development and illuminate the path towards a more prosperous future for the entire region. Meanwhile, Stephen Wong, the founder and controlling shareholder of both Skyworth and Skywell, said the corporation will strengthen the talents and localization of the entire industrial chain while creating landmark projects for China and Malaysia's trade cooperation.